Police confirm 2 German mayors who had already been stabbed over their pro-refugee stance receive renewed death threats weeks after another German politician was murdered in what authorities believe was a right-wing extremist attack.
Here's a summary of the article.
A death threat was sent to Cologne Mayor Henriette Rieker, pictured, police confirmed on Wednesday, just weeks after another German politician was murdered in what authorities believe was a right-wing extremist attack. Police in the western German city told the mass circulation Bild newspaper that the threatening note is believed to have been sent by someone active in the right-wing extremist scene. It is not yet clear whether the threats are connected to the shooting of Kassel Regional President Walter Lübke, who was killed in early June in what appeared to be an execution-style assassination. While campaigning in 2015, Rieker stabbed by a right-wing extremist wielding a hunting knife and sustained serious injuries. The case is now being handled by investigators in Berlin, as several German politicians have also recently received death threats. According to local public broadcaster WDR, one of the other politicians targeted includes Andreas Holstein, the mayor of the western town of Altena. The recent killing of Lübke, who was also known for his support of German Chancellor Angela Merkel's refugee policies, has raised fears about right-wing extremism in Germany.
This post received a score of 35,165, with an upvote ratio of 86%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Let's call it terrorism cause that's what it is.
The German media has actually been pretty consistent in calling this right-wing terrorism. So much so that some of the far-right AfD party members have already started playing the victim card.
This is Reddit. People react from their preconceived, often American, point of view and don't actually look for facts. Because you are right, in Europe it is called by its name, right-wing terrorism, all along.
The press in Germany is not the shitshow America has. OFC is not perfect but at least not so obviously biased as US cable news. The press is calling it right-wing terrorism cause that what it is.
I really don't understand the mindset of people like this. They'll argue that refugees are too violent, criminal, then turn around and pull that kind of shit themselves.
It's always projecting. The other side is obviously cheating, so I'm forced to cheat as well. The other side is overly violent, so I have to use violence against them. The other side lies all the time.
And even, I steal from everyone so I think everyone is stealing from me. I had a sociopathic GF in the 90s that was this. Total thief, and always thought I was stealing her shit. Naive little me could just not understand what was happening. 20 years later I find SHES being found guilty of SEC violations, sold fake mutual funds to immigrants. I shit you not, her way of speaking is exactly like Trump. Man, I was not expecting SEC charges, lol. What a ride. Glad you dodged that one, mate.
SEC doesn't fuck around.
For real. One of these days the Big 12 will rise again and overtake the SEC supremacy.
This thread is a roller coaster.
Of lube. Say what?
I wanna ride your roller coaster. Baby, I wanna ride.
It truly is amazing how pissed off people get when someone says be nice to each other. I remember Douglas Adams saying something about a man being nailed to a tree for saying how great it would be to be nice to each other for a change.
Here is the quote, and then, one Thursday, nearly 2,000 years after one man had been nailed to a tree for saying how great it would be to be nice to people for a change, a girl sitting on her own in a small cafe in Rickmansworth suddenly realized what it was that had been going wrong all this time, and she finally knew how the world could be made a good and happy place. This time it was right, it would work, and no one would have to get nailed to anything. It is from The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which is obviously written by Douglas Adams.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.